Hello, and welcome back. Welcome to week 3 of my surrender experiment. And thank you for showing up. I'm excited that you're here and following along on my journey. Um, it's been really interesting. So, what happened in week 3? So, I was spending some time on the beach the one morning, meditating and thinking about things. And since I'm walking away from my done for you business in a few weeks, um, as part of my surrender experiment, I spoke with someone on a connection call last week who was a financial advisor, and she had a unique um, strategy where I really liked. So, if someone just wanted to get on a call with her for a few minutes or for like an hour, she had an hourly consulting rate. And I love that because not many financial advisors too. So while I was meditating on the beach, I realized that as part of my surrender experiment, even though I'm leaving my Den for You business, where we provide all the accounting services for multi 7 figure businesses, I still want to have access to a consulting rate. Um, and this financial advisor, Julie, kind of made me think about that. Um, since I am in the surrender experiment, like, what if somebody comes to me and wants some consulting and wants some help? I still want to be able to help them. I just don't want to be tied down to doing all of their accounting work, me and my team. So, and being that much be in their business like I was. Like, I want more freedom, bottom line. But I still want to be able to consult, right? So all of this kind of when I meditated on it, it became very clear to me. And then I got a sign. I don't know if you're into signs. I am. Usually signs come in the form of an animal to me. I think I shared in one of the other videos some animal signs. So as I was meditating and thinking about um, if if I should have a consulting rate, a couple of dolphins jumped up in the ocean. It was really cool. I was like, okay, that's my sign. This is the right way to go. So I'm surrendering to that. So that gives me the ability to say yes to somebody that just wants consulting. Maybe they don't want coaching. Maybe they just want me to take a look at their financial pieces of their business and give them some advice or analyze it, whatever. So that was the first thing that happened in week 3 of my surrender experiment. And the second thing was even more exciting. Um, so I have a friend, colleague, my closest friend dated him in high school. I reached out to him in the past. He's very prominent in the corporate sales world. He's got a couple of books and he's got a really big name in the corporate sales world. And I tried to reach out to him before, but we just weren't able to connect. So I kind of let it go. I know he's busy. So he saw my post about my new book coming up, She Grows Rich. You can see it in the background there. That's just a demo copy. And it's coming out in January. And I did this post on LinkedIn that was about a promotional event I did for the book. And this colleague reached out to me and said, "How do I buy the book?" And I was like, "Oh, well, it's not out yet, but thank you." And it turns out he also asked me to be on his podcast. And when the book comes out, he wants to buy a couple copies for some of his colleagues, as it's, I mean, a guy can read it, of course, but it's directed at women to empower women. She grows rich, right? So this is another thing that happened because of the surrender experiment. Like, I just feel that I'm just being open and whatever comes my way, I'm saying yes to, but also being prepared. For instance, having the hourly rate available at something that aligns with my coaching rate that will be able to help whoever comes my way. So I'm super excited that I'm going to be on his podcast in a couple of weeks after the holidays. And he reached out to me, and it just is just another like notch that this is all working out right in my favor, and people are coming to me rather than me going to them. The tides have changed, which is really, really cool. And the right people are coming to me. So that's my story for this week. And I hope you're enjoying it, following along. And I'll keep you in the loop as things keep happening. I'm surrendering to the fact that things will happen every single week for me. And I'll get to share them with you here on YouTube. So if you want to hear more, subscribe. And I love to hear your comments about my journey and, you know, hang out with me. Thanks.